There's an expression often used in the laws of attraction where it goes something like this. It's just as easy to manifest a penny as it is $1 million, or manifest a button as a castle. And those expressions have been around for a while. And I know when I first learned them, it took me a bit of time to kind of wrap my head around it because logically it didn't make sense. I mean, there's pennies all over the place, but where are the $1 million? And as I have studied and become an expert in this area, I've gotten a really good grasp on it, which I want to share with you because I think it will help you start to become more of a magnet for attracting more abundance into your life. So that is what today's tapping is going to be on. So hey there everybody, it's Kate Beaters, your breakthrough success expert. So if you've never tapped before, I invite you to go to katebeaters.com/tapping. You'll learn a lot more about this phenomenal technique that's changed my life. It's changed millions of people's lives, and it's pretty wonderful. Also, when we do start the tapping, I want to remind you to be responsible for your own well-being. It is a very powerful mindset technique, and if for some reason you don't like it, just simply stop tapping. So let's get back to the subject a little bit before we start tapping, because I want to share a thought or two with you. Like I said, at first when I heard this, it kind of didn't make sense logically. And when we go into our logical head, we sit there and say, but how does this make sense? A penny, and $1 million, right? They just seem miles and miles apart. That is probably the biggest reason that you are not able to attract that kind of abundance into your life, is because you have too many blocks in the way and because of your belief system making it too far apart. So what I love about tapping is that it really helps to reduce those blocks in the way, whether they're shrunk or whether they're totally eliminated. So there's less obstacles to getting you from where you are to where you want to be. Okay? Because the truth is, when you think about it, is that the universe isn't sitting there with a calculator. If, let's say, you really want that dream home, in Maui or something, or Malibu, the universe isn't sitting there with the calculator saying, but wait a minute, you only qualify for this size mortgage, or, something you want to buy. Well, you only have this remaining on your credit card, for balance. That's not how it works, right? It's like whatever you want, you can really bring into your life. So let's do some tapping on that to help you start to shift your beliefs and start to reduce some of those blocks in the way. What I want you to do is first take a nice deep breath, inhale slowly through your nose, and then let it out really slowly. Okay, so again, follow along with me. Tapping looks a lot like Simon Says. You're going to tap where I tap and repeat the phrases that I give you right after that. Okay? So on the karate chop, even though it seems pretty impossible to manifest all I desire, I want to find a way to love and accept myself. Even though it seems so very impossible to manifest all I desire, I want to find a way to love and accept myself. Even though it seems impossible to manifest all I desire, I want to find a way to love and accept myself. Okay, shake them out, and we're going to go to the points on the face and body. Repeat after me, and we'll say the same thing for the first few points. In the inner eye, it seems impossible. And now outer eye, it seems impossible. Under eye, it seems impossible. Under nose, impossible. Chin point, impossible. Collarbone, it just seems impossible. Underarm, it is definitely impossible. Wrist point, sure, I can manifest that penny. And top of the head, if I look on the ground, we're going back around again, long enough and hard enough, But I've yet to find that $1 million bill lying on the ground. And because that's what I believe to be true, that is my experience in life. I can give you a million reasons why it'll never happen for me. And I believe all those reasons. I know they are true. And I would swear on it. And because I believe all those reasons to be true, I also have built up over the years all sorts of blocks, maybe hundreds, maybe even thousands, to make sure it'll never happen. And as a result, that's my exact experience in life. I've proved myself right. Woohoo! But maybe this is a time I don't want to be right. Maybe this is a time I'd like to start shifting my belief system. Maybe this is a time I'd like to start to reduce or eliminate some of those blocks. To start giving me a clearer path to success. Imagine how much different my life would be if I believed this all was possible. Okay, everybody, deep breath. Let it out. And how'd that feel? Are you like me? You're like, woohoo! Are you all excited? Like, want to do a little happy dance? And that's kind of what happens with tapping, you're noticing some new things pop up. Doesn't mean the tapping didn't work. It just means there's blocks and all sorts of blocks in the way. And that's a good thing because it's like they're saying, hey, clear me out. Write those things down. That's what you need to do the work. And I would be honored to be your coach to help you work through this so you could start getting on track and actually start to achieve and receive all you desire. And if that's the case, reach out to my team, info@katebeaters.com, and we can talk about private coaching. Because here's the thing, you can want all these things, whatever that might be, the dream house, the dream vacation, the dream position, the money, the relationship, the team, whatever. If you have blocks in the way and your belief system is also not aligned with you getting this, that's going to be like saying, never going to happen. So that's why it's so critical to shift your beliefs and start reducing and eliminating those blocks in the way. Because that'll start to create a more of an open path for you to get to where you want to be. So until we meet again, be brilliant.